Hello, fabulous people. How are you doing? Here I am again with Let's Learn Together What We Need to Know. So, today we're going to have another interesting one for you. As you already know, this is education, education, education. And that's the goal, that's our vision, and that's what we want. Okay? And that's what we are yearning for, to educate you at any opportunity that we have. So, today I'm going to talk about something that a lot of people are afraid to talk about. Even the victims are afraid to talk about that. What is it? It is rape. Rape. People that are victims of this act are afraid to talk about it. Usually they don't report it. Sometimes they are suffering inside, and sometimes they are victim over and over again. What is rape? Rape is when somebody use you sexually without your consent. Okay? That is the word. That is, and there is no other explanation for it. Somebody use you sexually. Somebody abuse you sexually without you giving them permission to do that. And what is sad about it, it doesn't limit it only to women. Nowadays, it crossover to men. It's not just growing ups that are victims. There are children that are victims, adult, older people which are senior citizen, and like I said before, men and women are victim to that act, to that evil act. All right? It is not something that is acceptable. It is the most invasive thing that can happen to somebody. You lost control over your own personal body. So that is the most intimate part of somebody's body, and that is being violated. And where do I find this information? I will give you two websites. It's statista.com, and it is the Organization for Women in New York.com. Now, I will not be able to give you all the informations in one capsule, like I always call it, in one little talk, but I will try to give you as much as possible, and I will come back with the rest. Today, I want to focus on what? I want to focus on where, who, and the amount of people that are victims in certain country in the world. Where does this vile, evil, despicable act is happening? First of all, in some victims' houses by family members, and we call that incest. And then it happened on campus a lot. They drugs the students and then they rape them. It happens in military base. It's a big problem in there. It happens in prison. And it happened in church. Sorry to say, that falls into it too. And we will not forget the houses, the group homes, where, some people went to find help. It happened there also. Now, what are the quantities? What are the numbers when we talk about this act? We find that in US there is at least 150,000 reported a year. In Canada, it's a little over 34,000 reported a year. In Port-au-Prince, Haiti, they don't say Haiti. In Port-au-Prince, Haiti, they reported about 1,275 a year. Mind you that a lot of people that are suffering in that situation, that are suffering, doesn't report it. These are the people that are reported or the family members that are reported. A lot of people does not report it because it's despicable, because they are ashamed. One of the fact about this concept, sometimes they blame the victim of that case. Usually, this is one of the crimes, usually the victim get blamed. It's not supposed to be like that. You're not supposed to doubt somebody who reported that. But sorry to say, yes, it happens a lot, which is one of the reasons why many people doesn't report it. And who are the most at risk for this problem? We see Black American and African American, or in general Black people. About 35% are being victimized in this act. Indian, it's very high. It's a very high level in the Indian. We can say First Nation in Canada, or Autochthone. That's how they call them here in America and Canada. It's 84%. It's very high in that particular nation. And we find also it's elevated in the LGBT, etc.'s population. It's about 36%. And immigrants also are victim of that. They don't give me a high percentage because now a lot of them doesn't report it, so they can give a high percentage, because usually when they are victims, they don't even know where to go. They are new. You hear their name. They are immigrants, right? And then you have also people with disabilities, people that have challenge situation. They don't report that. Okay, so there is a hornet going right past. Just to tell you how horrible and how much people are victims of that, and how much this affects a lot of people. This is just a little bit of what is going on in that part of life, rape. And let's see the people that are, the groups that are victims of that. We have male, we have young people, we have older people, and you have females. So there is not a group, there is not a facet in life that exempt for that. And in some horrible cases, we have children. We have innocent children that are victimized by rape. Now, this is just the tip. This is just the eye on the dot. There are more to learn about it. The consequences, the reason, the blame, and the cases. It is a dark side of life. I hope you use that to motivate somebody. I hope you're reminded yourself every day to try to protect yourself, protect your children, protect your loved one, protect the vulnerable one against this horrible, pitiful, evil act, which we call rape. Let's learn together what we need to know and let stays alert. As you know, it's not goodbye. I will be back. Until I see you again. Bye bye.